Welcome children to video lectures of Social Science Standard 10. This is the 7th video lecture of chapter number 17. In the previous video lectures, we saw about the poverty alleviation programs. Under that, we saw that it was divided into 5 different divisions, and we also saw different schemes under it, like Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, Prime Minister Farm Safety Insurance Plan, National Drinking Water Program, E-NAM scheme. We also saw about the Gram Uday to Bharat Uday Yojana, the Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana, which was related to the electricity providing the into the villages. We also saw about the Van Bandhu Kalyan Yojana for the all round, that was related to the tribals. Next was encouragement for organic farming, Chief Minister Road Scheme, Ma Annapurna Yojana, Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana, which was related to for adopting a village by the MPs and taking care of it. And the last one that we saw was Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, Manrega. Okay, now we are going to see about the remaining, means there are a lot of them, but the remaining one into our syllabus. 10th one, Mission Mangala. Okay, through this program, state government has united women for families living below poverty line in Sakhi Mandal. Now, what is Sakhi Mandal? Sakhi Mandal means basically a self-help group. Self-help group means every month, this ladies who are forming this particular group will take out certain amount of money, and that will be uh, put into an account which is created into the Sakhi Mandal's name, and they will give loans at very nominal interest rate to the people members of this Sakhi Mandal. So this is a way of helping the people, okay, and that's why it is known as self-help group. Here they are given skill-based training. See, they are also given skill-based training so that they may generate employment for themselves through household industries like the circles and come out of the vicious circle. At the same time, they are also provided with this low interest rate bank schemes. Okay, what kind of activities they do? They're preparing papads, pickle, agarbattis, that incense sticks, and etc. So this way they can help themselves and their families to come out of this vicious circle of the poverty by providing such kind of schemes. The next is Datopan Thagde Vyaj Sahay Yojana. Now Vyaj Sahay is named from, means those people who have taken loans. So loans are given at very low rate by the government. See, through this scheme, government provides loan to artisans or handicraft and handloom cottage industry at low interest rate to purchase the raw material for them. So very low interest rate loans are given to the artisans here. Now the name Dattopant Thegde is basically the name of one of the leaders. Okay, Dattopant Bapurao Thegde, who was one of at that time the trade union leaders and also the founder of the Swadeshi Jagran Manch, and he was also the person who did a lot of things for the Mazdoor's labor, that is Bharatiya Mazdoor Sangh also he had founded, and that's why for decorating his name this particular scheme is given his name. The next scheme is called the Jyoti Gramoday Vikas Yojana. Jyoti Gramoday Vikas Yojana. Okay. Objective of this plan is to provide self-employment opportunities for the unemployed in the rural areas to increase income and set up industries by giving them economic help and subsidy for establishing industrial plants. See what is done, they are provided subsidies for establishing industrial plant, implements, electricity, land, and etc. Why it is done? It is done for the development of that particular village, okay, and mainly in the field of electricity. With the new idea of Startup India, which is an initiative by the government provides training free electricity, land and economic help to the unemployed youth who are interested in setting up industry. So government is providing loans for at a very reasonable rates. At the same time, the technical help that is needed for the young people who want to start something, some industries in rural areas. Okay, the next one is called Bajpayee Bankable Yojana. Now, this is on the name the Indian Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Under the program, uh, urban and rural employed of age of 18 to 65, say 18 to 65, who are educated till 4th standard are given training, okay, so that they may set up industry or carry out traditional craft. They also given finance of fixed amounts. They are also given a financial support, technical support, training support, at the same time financial support to them, so that they may generate self-employment. Okay, basically this is a self-employment scheme. They are trained in such a way that they can earn the money for them. Through Agro Business Policy 2016, state government have implemented plans to provide employment to 10 lakh people by setting up agro food processing units. Agro food processing unit is such kind of industry where agriculture food processing will be done, and in that directly or indirectly about 10 lakh people will get employment, along with helping in export processed food so that poverty may be reduced. So in this way, by this 13 scheme, there are a lot of other schemes also, but these are some of the main schemes that are being implemented by the government for the people to take them out of the poverty. In this way, the government is doing a substantially good work. Next is unemployment. The topic that we are going to see next is called unemployment. Okay, now what is unemployment? Then who will we call unemployed? Okay, that we'll see into this. Among current problems of India, problem of unemployment is crucial. Now unemployment is a problem, you can say root cause of many other problems. Okay, it develops crime, it creates poverty, it creates scams and all other things. Poverty originates due to unemployment. Okay, this is a long-term problem and has got deep root into our economy. It is not a short-term, it is a long-term problem and has a very deep root in our economy. Maximum countries of the world are facing problem of unemployment. Okay, a lot of countries, and in this time of COVID-19, a lot of countries are facing this particular problem. Okay, so let us see what unemployment actually means. What is the meaning of unemployment and how unemployment is a problem for the people. Okay, the meaning of unemployment. Now if I'll ask you what is unemployment, then you say the person who is not working is called unemployed. So can that be a real answer? Let us see. Meaning of unemployment. One adult, say first of all he should be adult. Adult means he should be between this particular age. Actually he should be above 15. Okay, whose age is 15 to 6. See, these are criteria. Okay, one adult whose age is 15 to 60 years, who is ready to work at prevalent wages, has energy and qualification to work, who is in search of work but not getting work, such person is called unemployed. So this is a unemployed. Now let us see it. First of all, he should be an adult. First of all, he should be an adult. Okay, second, whose age is 15 to 16. Now 15 to 16, because children below 14 years of age are not allowed to work. That is considered as child labor, and that is a fine or a punishable act. That's why 15 to 60, this particular age is called the active age. Okay, 60, usually 60 is the retirement age. That's why 15 to 60. Third, who is ready to work at prevalent wages. Now he is ready to work at the market wages. Like suppose I am unemployed. Now I say I want to work, but I should get 2000 rupees for every hour I work. Now that is not possible. Okay, 2000 rupees per hour is not possible. So I am not ready to work at market rates. The person who wants to give me work, he said that okay, I can give you 200 rupees, not 2000 rupees. But I said no, I will only take 2000 rupees, and if you give me 2000 rupees, then only I'll work. Then I cannot be called unemployed. Why? Because I am not ready to work at market wages. Market wages means the market rates which are going on. Next, has the energy. Okay, has a energy. Okay, like if I am bedridden, I am totally sick and into the bed, and I want to work, but I don't have energy to work. Then I cannot be called unemployed. Okay, because I don't have the energy to work. Next, and qualification to work. Okay, as a call, I would say, like if I am given a work of a doctor, then only I want to work. Now I am not qualified for getting the work of a doctor. I am not qualified for with the medical degree. Then how would I get it? So then I will not be told unemployed. Okay, and most importantly, who is in search of work. Above all this thing, he is in search of work. Then only there are a lot of people, there are a lot of children of rich people who are doing nothing. Okay, they are just enjoying, so they cannot be called unemployment. Why? Because they are not in the search of the work. And in spite of all this, if I am not getting the work, then I will be termed as unemployed. So an adult person who is ready to work at market prevalent wages, who has energy to work, who has a qualification to work, who is in search of the work but still doesn't get the work, is termed as unemployed. Okay, let's go further. Such type of condition is called unemployment. Okay, such an unemployment which has to be faced mandatory is called employment against the face. Mandatory means like right now. Okay, in the COVID-19, okay, it is mandatory, and that's why against the wish it is done. Okay, if people who demand wages more than the prevalent market, okay, who are not in the age of 15 to 60, who are handicapped, weak, sick or old, lazy, housewife, those who are not willing to work in spite of being capable are not considered unemployed. So here you get the answer of each and every topic, that okay, who are asking more than the prevalent wages, who are in the group of 15 to 60, who are handicapped, weak, sick or lazy, housewife, and who are not willing to work in spite of being capable are not considered unemployed. Okay, now what are the types of unemployment? Okay, now these are different. Let us see about the different types of unemployment into it. Okay, let us see. First one, seasonal unemployment. From the name it suggests it is dependent on the seasons. Due to the lack of irrigation facilities, irregularity in rain, and lack of alternative employment, farmers have to remain unemployment to 3 to 5 months. This is called seasonal unemployment. Okay, now what happens? The farmers have worked for say 4 to 5 months when the farming season is there. After the farming season gets over, they don't have any alternative work. They don't have any except or any optional work or any employment, and that's why they remain unemployed for 3 to 5 months. So this type of unemployment will be termed as seasonal unemployment. I will give you another example of the masons mean kadia. Like during the season of rainy seasons, they don't have any work. Okay, so they remain unemployed for a certain time, so that is termed as seasonal unemployment. Okay, the next uh, is, let us see, the next one is frictional unemployment. Now friction means to rub. Okay, when new technology is introduced in place of old technology, laborers remain unemployed for some time. This is called frictional unemployment. Okay, now when new technology is introduced, okay, so the laborers who are working in that field have to learn the new technology. Until and unless they learn that new technology, they don't have work, so they will remain unemployment. So that particular type of unemployment is called frictional unemployment. Okay, that is the friction between the new technology and the old technology, and that's why it is termed as the frictional unemployment. Next is structural unemployment. Indian economy is backward and orthodox. See, Indian economy is backward and orthodox, very rigid. Social backwardness traditional orthodoxy, customs, illiteracy, and lack of structural facilities are responsible for structure. Okay, now the person will not be having any work, but he is still not ready to do certain kind of work. Okay, due to the structure or the system, the caste system or the traditions, and due to it, and that's why he will remain unemployed, and that is termed as the structural unemployment. Okay, due to the caste, orthodoxy, illiteracy, and lack of structural facility, due to this, the employment unemployment which is created is termed as the structural unemployment. Okay, next, or very important, disguised unemployment. Now what is disguise? Disguise is hidden. Disguise is hidden. Sometimes more than required number of workers are involved in an occupation. Now it happens during, you can go to a shop. Okay, there are more than required number of people are employed. Okay, they all will feel that they are employed, but ultimately if you see, if you remove half of them, the production at the end of the day would not be affected, and that's why you can say that half of them are not needed in this activity. So they will be disguised unemployment, means they are feeling that they are having work, but in reality they are totally useless for their work. Or if we remove them out of that work, the production at the end of the day would not be affected. Okay, even if few laborers are removed from the work, no decrease in record in total production will happen. Okay, so this extra laborer are said to be unemployed in disguised way, means they are feeling that they are employed, but in reality they are unemployed in a disguised, in a hidden way, right? The next is industrial unemployment. From the name it suggests that it is related to the industry. In the industrial field, if anyone has to remain unemployed for short term or long term due to change taking place in industrial sector, such a situation is called industrial unemployment. Okay, due to the change in the industrial sector, suppose that industry gets shifted or it changes its products or something like that, then the unemployment which is created, which will be termed as industrial unemployment. And the last and the most important one, and which is most prevalent in our society, is called educated unemployed. Okay, if a person has obtained a less secondary education or degree and is unemployed, is called educated unemployed. A person who is literate but doesn't get work, okay, then he will be termed as educational unemployed. So these are the 6 type of unemployment, and they can be asked as short notes, so remember them, right? So we'll keep till here into the this particular video lecture.